The first thing that I would like to address in this video is backing up to the cloud. Only licensed iScope users have the ability to back up to the cloud. So if you are watching this video and you are using a trial version, this portion of the video will not apply to you until you license your copy of iScope. By default, iScope is set to back up to the cloud every time you exit iScope. If you choose, you can turn the cloud backup off in your global settings. If you have already created a lot of estimates, then the first cloud backup can take a few minutes. Subsequent backups are usually very quick though. For the cloud backups to take place, you must be connected to the internet and you must not shut off your computer directly subsequent to closing iScope. Once the backup is complete, it will let you know and iScope will close. Please note that cloud backups never back up pictures that you import into your estimates. Let's close iScope and watch the backup take place. So the cloud backup took around, I don't know, maybe 10 seconds that time. Let's go ahead and open iScope back up again. Now let's go through the process of restoring a backup from the cloud. First, navigate to the File menu located at the top left-hand margin of the screen. Click on Database Restore and then choose Show Cloud Backups. Let's go ahead and choose one of the backups and press Restore from Backup. Another dialog box appears and asks you if you would like to restore the entire database or a single estimate from the backup. If you choose to restore the entire database, then all of your current estimates, global settings, macros, and quick buttons will be overwritten. If you only need one or a few of the estimates from the backup, then choose Restore Individual Estimates, and the list of available estimates will appear. Put a check mark next to the estimates that you want to restore, and then press the Restore button. Please note that when you restore an entire database, it also restores your macros, quick buttons, and selected global settings. When you restore a single estimate, all you get is the estimate. Please note that neither cloud backups nor manual backups will back up your price database. If you have made changes to your price database, then you will need to back up the price database separately. We will cover the very quick process for doing this in a later video. Now let's talk about exporting and importing individual estimates. First, click on the estimates that you wish to export. You may click on one estimate or hold down your Control key and click to highlight multiple estimates. You may also click on one estimate, hold down your Shift key, and then click on another estimate to select a range of estimates. Let's begin by selecting the first three estimates by clicking on the first estimate and holding down your Control key and then clicking on the two subsequent estimates. Now, merely right-click on any of the three highlighted estimates, press Export these estimates, and a dialog box appears asking you where you would like to save the estimates. I would recommend clicking the Browse button, clicking on Make New Folder, and putting them into a labeled folder. I especially recommend placing the exported estimates into a folder if you are exporting all of your estimates to your desktop, as this can quickly fill up your desktop with estimate icons. Once you have chosen the file path, then click the Make Export File button, and you're done. Let's take a look at where it has saved these 3 files. These 3 zip files are your exported estimates. Do not attempt to unzip the estimate files. When you export estimate files, it does not delete them from your iScope estimate list. However, for the sake of showing you the estimate import process, I am going to now delete those 3 files manually. I am going to right-click on the 3 highlighted estimates, choose Delete from the list, and it is done. Here is how you import the estimates back into iScope. Choose the Estimate link from the top left of the screen, navigate to Import an Estimate, a dialog appears, and you will need to click the button that says Choose the iScope export files that you want to import. Navigate to the folder where you saved the iScope export estimates, highlight all of them, either by clicking on one, using Shift and highlighting the rest, or you can just click and drag to highlight them all. Then choose Open, and then click Import. A dialog box will appear telling you that you have successfully imported the files and they are now back inside your estimate list. Because the zip folders contain access databases, you may have trouble sending the files through email, as certain email servers restrict this. It may help get the files through the email servers if you zip the folders one more time or upload them to a file sharing service such as Google Docs and turn them into a download link instead. Alternatively, you may choose to use the iScope Cloud File Sharing Service to share your files with other iScope users. Use of the cloud sharing service will be discussed in a subsequent video.